there, welcome to our reading for March 2018. I really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. Remember, it is a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all spiritual. We're all psychic. We're all children of God. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time at the same pace. This could clarify the past. It could shed light into the future or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the songs. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I hope you enjoy the reading, and I'll see you in a moment. Sagittarius, welcome to our reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin. Let's get some clarity on the energies coming through in March 2018. We're going to start today's reading with the daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We'll start with one card. Get some general advice, wisdom, clarity for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Some insight into March 2018. Release and surrender is coming through for Sagittarius. So a surrendering energy, an allowance energy, a healing energy, a let go kind of energy. Allow something to unfold. Allow somebody to grow. Allow yourself to grow in a certain situation. This is blessings that come to you when you open up your arms to receive. Know you're deserving to have something, to have something work out. Sometimes it's let go and let God. Let something be prepared for you. Let somebody else help you. When you can return that energy, you'll feel it. You'll know when it's right. You'll know when the time is right. So it's not pushing something, even though that made me think of Push by Matchbox 20. So I'll put that song below. So it's the opposite of that. But I thought of it, so maybe there's something in the lyrics. Maybe that's somebody else being a little pushy in a situation. This is releasing the controls where they don't belong and sitting back in the driver's seat where you do belong. So we shower you with the blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. And that made me think of Tighten Up by the Black Keys, which I feel like is the opposite of what it's telling you to do. So maybe something in the lyrics, maybe that's somebody else around you, or you're learning from that opposite energy, because sometimes that's how we learn. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. There's somebody that wants to help you. God wants to step in and give you some advice, inspiration, creation. Maybe it's a creative energy coming through, something that you want to pursue, you want to nourish. Maybe it's nourishment, changing your diet, putting some more exercise in your world. I'm getting growth kind of energy. So let's get further clarity for release and surrender. Oh, it made me think of a Sarah McLachlan song. I'll put that below. The Surrender Song. I can't think if that's the exact title or not, but I'll put it below. Let's get clarity for Sagittarius on release and surrender. Now, for all of the readings, I'm using the Animal Tarot because I'm in love with this deck of cards, but I'm switching up the other tarot deck for you guys. I chose the Tarot Illuminati. So let's get clarity for Sagittarius for March 2018, releasing, surrendering. It just made me think of White Flag by Dido. That was a weird one. All right, let's get clarity for Sagittarius. Maybe it's like, you know, agree to disagree in a certain situation, you know, let bygones be bygones. Sometimes different opinions, you know, make for exciting inventions, exciting conversations coming through. Allow you to see on the other side of the fence a little bit instead of being stuck in the yard. I'm getting like stuck in the playpen. That was kind of weird. All right, let's see. I feel like I want to say a horse. Maybe it's time to open the gate and go on a trail ride. Maybe take a trip somewhere. Get out of the house. Go to a different environment and see if the energy changes. If it changes that conversation, that communication. Maybe you're going away with somebody. Or somebody's getting out of their pen, you know, and coming towards you, opening up that gate for you, opening up communication for you. Maybe I just made me think of Time of the Season by the Zombies. I put that in another playlist last month, but I'll put that in the playlist for you guys. Ooh, and that actually makes me think of Melanie Fiona song that samples that same song. I'll put both below. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'll put them both below. I can hear the opening line of that. So clarity for Sagittarius on release and surrender. And wow, strength is coming through. So here it's Major Arcana 8. 8 is a powerful number. I feel like it's a manifesting number. It brings things into your world. Now this is sometimes not the harshest energy. It's not the biggest, boldest move. Sometimes it's the whisper. It's that gentle touch that gets the best result. It's honey on the wound. It could be a Leo in your world. You could have Leo in your chart. I see the infinity, you know, the 8, something that you can do without lifting your pen. You know, it effortlessly flows into something else. But I feel like it dips down and comes back up. So something goes away, maybe it comes back around. Maybe somebody is coming back. Something's coming around. Somebody's coming around. Maybe that's you. It's this beautiful girl with this big bad lion. And he's just like licking her. It's so beautiful. I'll let you see this card. So there's a gentle way to actually have more control in a situation. It's not the pushy way. It's the gentle way through. Maybe it's somebody else coming through with a little more of a gentle energy. Maybe it was a harsher energy in the past and they settled down. They quieted that energy down a little bit, changed their energy around. This is a nice card. So strength is coming through for Sagittarius. It's also a fiery kind of energy. A gentle approach to a fiery matter. So maybe somebody was heated up, like, you know, an argument, something like that. And there's a way to just, like, sometimes the whisper is more powerful than the yell. You know, sometimes yelling is appropriate, you know, when you have to work something out or it comes through. Emotion is weird. But I feel like the whisper is more powerful for you guys in this situation. Maybe it's just, you know, counting to 10, taking in some breaths. You know, not getting so wrapped up in something, so emotionally involved in something. Seeing the bigger picture in something. Seeing how strong you are. This is a strong card. It's being able to handle a situation. It could be a boss kind of energy. Maybe you are the boss in a situation, or you always have to be right, or somebody else always has to be right. Maybe it's not about being right. I hear listening. Maybe it's about listening to somebody's opinion, their perception, their point of view, and maybe it makes more sense to you afterwards. Maybe somebody else is ready to listen to you, Sagittarius. It makes me think of, like, I don't know, I want to say a movie. Like watching a dramatic movie and getting sucked into the drama, or putting on a comedy instead, lightening up that energy a little bit. So maybe there's a lighter energy, a comedy kind of energy coming through. Oh, there's a Stephen Lynch song called Lion. Yeah, I'm gonna warn you, it's a doozy, but it's like deciding between two guys. One guy is awesome and one guy's a jerk, and it's not, it's actually worse words than that, but it's a funny song. I'm gonna put that below. That's cool. And I just thought of Roar by Katy Perry, so I'll put both of those below for you guys. All right, let's get clarity on strength. Major Arcana 8, having strength in a certain situation, in your communication. When you need it, it'll be there. I also want to say resting up. Maybe you have some lack of sleep or lack of energy, something like that. Maybe it's going to bed early, changing your schedule, maybe just taking a power nap, like a nap restores your energy. Maybe it's doing some exercise if you feel a lag on your energy, you know, like a slump in your energy, a slump in your day. Maybe it's eating lunch, eating more meals more often, something like that, like smaller meals more often to keep your energy going, flowing. I'm getting energy with that card. So maybe somebody's cranky because they're tired or they don't feel good, you know, maybe it wasn't personal at all. So let's move along for Sagittarius. We're going to go to the Animal Tarot. Clarity on Major Arcana 8, strength, release and surrender. We shower you with blessings. Maybe it didn't feel like a blessing in the past, but it'll make more sense now or in the future, in March. Maybe 8 in particular, or like infinity is important. Maybe 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years. I want to say 8 is a strong number. Oh, I used to take an 8, like numerology speaking, numerology energy. I should do that again. I used to have a pretty little figure 8, you know, that I drew with some pencils and made it nice, and I had it folded up and in my wallet and kept it with me to bring that 8 powerful energy into my world. So maybe it's something like that, a little token, a talisman, a little energy you keep with you. Makes me think of a tattoo too. Maybe some of you have a tattoo, lion or infinity. Let's get clarity on 8, strength for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. And we have another 8 coming through. So, oh, that's cool. I pictured why I saw a horse in its pen, or like, you know, a goat or something like that in its pen, but then the pen opening up. Now look at this. And you were stuck in the bird cage. There's a way to get out. There's a way to fly out of that situation. There's an open door somewhere. It takes you possibly opening up that door, or maybe somebody else showing you how to do it. Once you know how to do it, it's up to you to do it again. So the 8 of Winter is like the 8 of Swords. It's when you feel trapped, when you feel stuck in the playpen, when you feel like you're blindfolded, like you don't know how to get out of a situation. And usually it's just taking off the blinders. It's looking for the key. It's looking for a different way out. It's changing your perspective so you can get out. There's always a way out. I don't know. This is a really weird vision that I'm getting. Sometimes I picture like somebody going down a creek or a river on a big block of ice, and it's moving down, and they just have to wait for that right position where you're close to the edge where you can jump onto the shore. You know, you can jump, it's just you have to take that leap, take that jump. The 8 of Winter is the bunting. These are really pretty. Let you see that. It makes me think of Jack and the Beanstalk too, which makes me think of Into the Woods. Maybe I'll put that song below. What is that? There are giants in the sky? That's a cool one to come through. All right, so bunting is, it's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you really aren't. You're actually not trapped in a situation. There is a way out. It might be the back door. It might be through the window. It might be through the secret passageway under the floor. You know, there's a way out of a situation. You just have to look. You know, if you sit there assuming that there's no other way to do it, then you're not going to find it. Sometimes it's listening to somebody else. They know how to get there. They've gone through that secret passage before. So trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence, that's here, to affirm your freedom. Sometimes I'm thinking of an animal. Sometimes when you have an animal and they're so used to their environment, they don't want to go out. They don't want that freedom because it's not what they're used to. So I feel like it becomes more natural. It becomes more exciting the more you try, the more you go there. This could be like, I want to say when somebody stays in their town and they don't get out of town or take a vacation or experience other parts of the world, other parts of their country, other cultures. You know, they're so used to what they know that it's not really exciting. It's intimidating to go out there until you give it a go. And if you go out there and you don't like it, you can always go back home. You know, you can always go back to your cage where it is safe. You know, cover it up at night and then, you know, give it another try. Maybe go somewhere different. Do it a different way. Switch things up, Sagittarius. You know, allow something new to come through. Allow new ideas to come through from somebody else, from inspiration from God to you, and then try them out. See if it works. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to take a detour. It's okay to have something block our way if it gets us in a new position. You know, I just thought of Each Day Gets Better by John Legend. I'll put that below. So it's so easy to convince yourself that you're trapped when you aren't. Trust that God will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. So you could help somebody else out of their cage, or this is time for you to get out of the cage, for you to get out of that situation that you feel trapped in, or you feel, I'm getting, it's not a word. I want to say like wah wah, like same old energy going on. It's time to add something fresh to the mix. You know, add a new spice there. That makes me think of the Spice Girls. Wow, I'm getting like older songs with you guys. I don't know why I just thought of another one. I just thought of, I think it's Nina Simone. Put a little sugar in my bowl. That was sort of weird. Maybe that's a beautiful song. I think it's Nina Simone. I'll put it below. Let's get another card. Clarity for Sagittarius on the 8 of Winter. That's like the 8 of Swords. Major Arcana 8. Strength and release and surrender. We're going to pull a card from the Winged Enchantment Oracle. Clarity for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, I just read that and I thought of the song Open Arms, Mariah Carey. I think that's Mariah Carey. I'll put that below. And oh, the Kingfisher is coming through. This is a cool card. I like the Kingfisher. It's not the biggest bird, but it's a good hunter. It's the bird that always gets his catch. He sits and waits for the right fish to come through, the right fish in the creek or the, in the water, and they always get their catch. They get the right catch. It might not be the right catch for anyone else, but him or her. He or she recognizes the right catch for them. I hope that made sense. So the Kingfisher, I feel like it's a special bird. I feel like you're surfing here too. It makes me think of Frisbee or like Frisbee golf. Riding the waves. Maybe you live by the ocean or you surf, body surf, something like that. Look at this card. So I feel like the right thing is coming through, the right time. Oh, that's almost like like how I pictured, except I pictured a big ice thing that the person was standing on to jump to shore. So maybe you're waiting for the right wave to come to get your catch, to get on shore, to get on board with something. That's cool. 18 brings us to a 9. 18 makes me think of the moon. So perhaps seeing in the dark, trusting your instincts, your intuition with something. And the 18 brings you to a 9. Which is almost completion. It's almost being finished with something. So let's see, 18, the Kingfisher. I am Kingfisher, master of the deep. I am the retrieval of the past. I am seeker of the unknown. I am the one you send into the darkest waters of the mind. I am discovery. I am the extraction of what hinders movement. I am restoration. You have hidden something beneath your surface. I will release you from what ties you to the bottom. Things must come to light now. I feel like working through something, letting those emotions come through you so they're not stuck inside of you, blocking your energy. Maybe somebody else is working through some emotions. I am the promise of new warmth and abundance. I am the one who restores the calm. There is no greater catharsis than the renewal of consciousness. Having consciousness that you can do something, that you can change something, that you are powerful, that you are special, that you're a child of God. You know, you're really unique, Sagittarius. You are release. Oh, there we go. You are release. Release and surrender. You are the claimer of the dark waters. Maybe that's that trap door that's underneath you, a different way out. You know, don't be afraid of what's down there. You can handle it. You are subconscious alignment. You are Kingfisher. That was a really nice reading. So it's letting something go, allowing something to unfold, letting it be. You know, taking back those reins, jumping on your surfboard and making it happen, diving deep, Sagittarius. All right, I hope this reading was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.